What you talking about now, Cine? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out.
You feel what I'm saying? It's okay to look broke while you're getting it. You feel what I'm saying? Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the entrepreneur hype or whatever hype it is that, oh, I gotta, like the whole look the part thing, yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you're handling business, look the part. But on your regular basis, you should not be looking like you got money when your account's not looking the same. You feel what I'm saying? That makes no sense. It makes no sense, and that's the mentality that we have to have. We want our essence, we want our shell to be decorated as opposed to what's on the inside, and that's going to be built through the whole mentality of, knowing the power of money, knowing what money is, knowing its objectivity in the world, and how to use it to your will. You feel what I'm saying? It's powerful when you have the skill set and the knowledge base behind it. You feel what I'm saying? Research it. Like, look at, it's so many different financial, outlets, and it's free too. Like nowadays, like it was different. Like nowadays, you have no reason not to understand money. Millennials, us in this demographic, we should not be under like not having the understanding of money. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? We on Instagram, we on social media, we on the shit all day long. You know what I'm saying? Some of us can probably clock in on social media alone 5 to 6 hours a day. You feel what I'm saying? What could you have done with that 5 to 6 hours a day? What could you have put money into in that? Like, you can use social media to get your bag up, but whatever. That's a little different from what we're talking about at this particular point. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta break that shit down. You know what I mean? To what you want to do. Like I started to learn, money and finances when I used to sell cars. You feel what I'm saying? I'm always inquisitive, so I'm always asking the motherfucker questions about shit I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I understood early that you can't save your way out of poverty. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? But it's levels to it. There was a generation who didn't even have bank accounts. So the generation after that, which is a lot of times the generation right before mine, they didn't, they didn't know, anything beyond saving. So it was like, yo, you get your money, you save it, X, Y, and Z to put this interest rate on it. But then it was like, yeah, you got us there. Now it's like my generation has to take that information and move it forward. Like that's the progression of it all. You know what I'm saying? So I was, under the premise, like if I talk to a lot of my elders, they would tell me, yo, save. Okay, what am I going to do when I save? Like, what do I do with that? You know what I'm saying? There has to be more than saving. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where that generation comes in, where they learn how to save, and then now they manipulate the money. You feel what I'm saying? But you save, like saving is like, what is it going to do? You have to put that in context. What are you going to do to save? Oh, save for a rainy day, save for an emergency. You got to be able to have things still coming in, even if you're saving. You know what I mean? So it's like, when I was selling cars, I was inquisitive. I always knew this, I always knew that, if I didn't know something, somebody's going to give me the answer. So I'm selling cars, I would talk to people with credit scores of, anywhere between 500 to 850. You know what I'm saying? Maxed out credit scores. So it's like one dude came in and he's getting ready to get a car and shit. So it's like I'm breaking, like I already knew the concepts a little bit just from what I learned, but like as I applied it, you know what I'm saying, it was more seen the more people I interacted with when I sold cars. So I'm talking to this guy or whatnot, and I'm like, yeah, so what price range do you want to be in for your car or whatnot? He told me I don't want to pay more than 500. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm already learning, but now I'm understanding the purpose of this. So I'm like, all right, so that would mean that you're looking for a car payment about $350. So he looked at me. You know what I'm saying? Now mind you, this dude got he had like an 860, not an 864 because I just said, he had it was like an 825, 26, something like, he had a high score, right? So I'm talking to him, I'm like, yeah, so you're looking at a payment about $350, right? He's like, I said 500. I said, I get that you said 500 for the car payment, right? But then we got to understand what a car, like what goes into that car for that month. So like he sat back like, you know what I mean? One of those things, like, I want to see where this is going, but like I see where your mind is. So I'm like, yeah, so if we get you at a payment for $350, then we also have to factor in the fact that you're gonna be paying car insurance. You feel what I'm saying? So then within the car insurance, we also have to calculate, you know what I'm saying, factor in the maintenance and things like that you're not getting it for your oil changes, your transmission tune-ups and all of that. I said, so you will be looking at a payment for $350. Not a car that's, you know, $350 plus all these extra things. He was like, that's it. He said, that's exactly what I'm looking for. He was like, I'm surprised that you were able to catch that. Because I was like 22 at the time, 22, 23. But it's like, when you're not being taught, this motherfuckers get shocked through the shit. Like, you know, so he helped me apply that because I already started to understand that just from, you know what I'm saying, just from selling cars. So he was like, yeah, that's, you know, exactly what I'm looking for. You know, he was like, I'm glad that you understood that because you're going to be good with money one day.